One of the interesting aspects of discrete mathematics is that the problems can often be described in just everyday terms, and yet you'll start to see that they turn into something that is quite difficult to deal with. So let's try an example here. We're dealing with assembling bicycles, and bicycles have frames. They have to have the handlebars and the seat attached to the frame. They need to have the brakes attached to the handlebars, the derailleurs, and the tires and wheels put on. And so they have to be done in a particular order, and they take a certain amount of time to do each of these steps. And we find we'll just try two people putting these things together. Usually works better than one. And the one person might hold the frame while the other one attaches the stuff to it, for example. And so we go ahead and we do this and we come up with a basic throughput rate. It takes us so many minutes to do a bicycle, put it together from start to finish, assuming we have all the parts available. And so there we go, we're done. So now let's make it a little more interesting. Let's suppose that we give the two people power tools. And so the power tools result in them being able to reduce the amount of time at every single step. The amount of time at every step is reduced by a little bit due to the use of these power tools. Great. So we go ahead and we put the bike together, and we discover that with the power tools, the two people take longer, not shorter, to build the bike. What's going on here? So we go nuts. We say, okay, we're going to hire a third person. Three's better than two. And they split the work up and they go at it with all three. And then they put the bike together and they discover that with three people, it takes longer to put the bike together than with two people. Three people takes more time than two people. So you start to see here is a basic issue in what's called multiple resource scheduling, where we try and do things, and it's intrinsic that it takes longer. We have a well-known book, The Mythical Man Month. As you add more people to a project, it takes longer and longer to do it. Well-known phenomenon. I encourage you to read the book.